Welcome back to Wigscape. This is a cool thing, Kathleen.
Yes.
Because people can get their hair dyed in several ways. They can get it at a salon, they can take it out of a box and do it at home. But you know, with regular hair dyes, there's potentially toxic ingredients, right? So there's parabens and there's sulfates and ammonia. And those things can be really dangerous. So I kind of did a little research.
The one thing I do want to say is, I've seen this happen.
I'm having a potato chip. You want one?
Not while I'm talking.
I am.
So what happens is, some people get an allergic reaction from a buildup of dyeing their hair with peroxide and, with the ammonia and everything in it. This is a way that you can tint your hair and color your hair at home naturally so that it's less abrasive and much more healthier for your whole body.
It's also good for cancer patients who cannot use any type of peroxide and certain ingredients for at least 8 months. God, those were really good after chemo. So here's some cool natural dyes that I wonder if you checked your cabinet if you have these. You can dye your hair with carrot juice, beet juice, henna. We've all used lemon juice. When I had my hair, I used lemon juice to lighten it up. That's still good. Coffee?
Tints your hair. It can tint your hair, yes.
Sage?
Yes.
Chamomile tea? See, now all these ingredients and recipes are actually going to be on the site, and you can see the little links below that will take you there. So, but if you want your hair color to last, right, you've got to do some things.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So some of the ways that you can make it last are what?
Okay, so with hair dyes, any kind of hair coloring, it will oxidize so quick if you're using like the blow dryer and flat iron and curling iron.
So the hot tools?
Hot tools will literally lift the color right out of the hair after a while, and you get that brassy kind of funky color.
We always say use a thermal protectant if you're going to be using hot tools, which kind of calms it down a little bit.
Yes.
The other thing is, I've always believed in a good water filter because hard water is hard on the hair. Okay?
Very hard.
So, but there are also some natural hair tints that I researched that I want to share with you. I know you know some of these products because, you love Shea Moisture.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Nature Tint. Nature Tint's supposed to be incredible, but you got to use it, every 2 weeks? You got to put it back in because it washes out.
Yes.
Okay. Clairol's Natural Instincts. I actually wasn't familiar with that one. Luscious Henna Hair Dyes. Do you know that one?
Now that one, it doesn't move. Once you put that on, because it covers the outside of the hair, it does not go inside, and it does not come out. Once you use it, that's it. It will not bleach up or anything. So be careful on that.
Wow.
The henna dyes if you want to change your color.
And then there's Madison Reed, which is free of ammonia.
Yes.
It's free of parabens and gluten and titanium dioxide, and it's filled with keratin, argan oil, and ginseng root extract. Now, I thought that was an interesting combination to use ginseng root extract along with argan oil. That I had not been exposed to. Matrix came out with Biolage hair color. That has had some incredible reviews with dyeing. And then there's one called Mila Nila, which is a semi color. Do you like that?
Yes, it's that's really to cover up the hair, and it may take a couple of times to cover it up the way you want, but that's okay. Because if you do it 1 week and it's not the way you want, just do it the next week and it will be perfect.
Because here it's a temporary formula that washes out. But here, this is interesting. They have 15 shades that will last anywhere from 4 to 10 shampoos. I don't know about that. And to the point of natural, the formula is ammonia-free. It's 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and certifications from PETA, Leaping Bunny, and the Vegan Society. I have heard of earth dye. Okay, what do you think about that?
I'm not familiar with it, but I hear the good things about it because
it has no chemicals, right?
Yeah, it has no chemicals.
But the main thing with earth dye is that it was created with one intention, to cover the gray.
Yes.
Which is kind of cool. There's something called a hairprint True Color Restorer. And it isn't a dye, but it's an at-home treatment that uses proteins to restore the real pigments inside each strand. And it contains plant extracts, baking soda, and a small percentage of hydrogen peroxide, like 1%, which is less than traditional hair dye. And the only caveat is that the treatment only works on natural brown or natural dark hair. No blondes, no reds. But if you're a brunette, you got it happening. The Chlorine Sun Lightening Spray with Chamomile, and this one is Davines
Davines
Finest
Finest.
Pigments.
Yes, Davines.
Davines Finest.
Yes.
Okay. And so this is supposed to be 95% natural.
Oh, it's amazing. I
Really?
love Davines.
Now, does this stay in? I mean, what's the, or is it
Yes.
temporary?
Well, with the natural hair colors, you always want to use them maybe a little bit sooner. Like if you're getting your hair color every 4 to 6 weeks, you might want to come in every 3 to 4 weeks. But it will be so healthy. Your hair will be shiny, and the color looks amazing.
So how would you compare that to a vegetable dye, or one of the things here, like using carrot juice, which you mix with coconut oil and olive oil, and you wrap your hair in plastic, and then you rinse it with cider vinegar, and then it's like you're supposed to repeat the color so it stays on long enough. I don't know about that one. Okay, I've never heard of that one. That doesn't mean it doesn't work. I'm actually going to try it on somebody because I am so curious. Beet juice.
Well, beet juice will definitely make you, and if you're going dark, it helps. It's just going to give you a little bit more of a plummy color, a plummy brown. So these colors are not for like a solid brown or a blonde or a red, but they give you that tint of a color. Like the carrot will give you more of a copper color, and the beet juice more of a plum. And henna has a multitude of colors. They're great for dark hair to medium, but they do kind of leave it dry and harsh, so you have to be careful with the henna. Yeah, because it's a
What
little
about
hard.
cellophanes?
Cellophanes are wonderful. What I like to do with my cellophanes is I will literally put it in my conditioner, so that way it keeps the color rich. And you don't have to do it but maybe once a month.
Wow, that's an awesome tip.
Yeah.
All right, so this was a little quick tip, and if you have any questions, feel free to write us at
hello@wigscape.com.
Okay, we'll see you later. Bye.
Eating on camera.